Good morning, students. We have already finished with autotrophic nutrition. Now we will start with the heterotrophic nutrition. Now, what are heterotrophs? Heterotrophs means the organisms which are dependent on other organisms for their food. You have studied that autotrophs, that is the plants or the algae, they can prepare or synthesize their own food. But heterotrophic nutrition or heterotrophs are the organisms which are dependent on other organisms for their food. Okay, and these animals or these plants are also called as consumers. So all the animals including us, we all come in the category of heterotrophs. Okay, and the mode of nutrition in non-green plants and animals is called as heterotrophic nutrition. That means the nutrition in non-green plants. Why non-green plants? Because green plants are all autotrophs. Non-green plants and animals, they show heterotrophic nutrition. Clear, children? So heterotrophic plants, they do not contain chlorophyll. Autotrophic plants, they contain chlorophyll. Okay, what are the examples? The examples are yeast, mushrooms and molds. They are all examples of non-green plants. Now we will see heterotrophic nutrition in non-green plants. Now, in heterotrophic nutrition, it is of three types. Okay, first one is saprotrophic, the second one is parasitic, and the third one is symbiotic. Clear, children? So we will study one by one all these nutritions. The first one is saprotrophic nutritions. Now, saprotrophic nutrition is shown by saprotrophs. Okay, saprotrophic nutrition is shown by saprotrophs. Now, what are saprotrophs? Saprotrophs are the organisms which feed on dead and decaying organic matter. Dead and decaying organic matter means the organisms which are dead, मर जाते हैं and उसके बाद क्या होता है, वो सड़ने लगते हैं. So saprotrophs, they eat the dead and decaying organisms. Okay, and there is another term which is used for saprotrophs, that is saprophytes or saprobionts. Clear, children? Saprotrophs are also called as saprophytes or saprobionts. So these saprotrophs or the saprophytes, they secrete the digestive juices from the dead and organic matter. Okay, children? Then the mode of nutrition in the organisms which take in nutrients from dead and organic matter, this kind of nutrition is called as saprotrophic nutrition. Okay, and they are also called as decomposers. Some examples are fungi like mold, yeast, mushroom and many bacteria. You must have seen fungus. Fungi are very commonly seen during the rainy season. Okay, you must have seen in pickles, in jam, in bread and leather. Okay, especially during the rainy season. ऊपर जो वाइट कलर का जो फफूंद, जिसको हिंदी में आई थिंक इट्स कॉल्ड फफूंद, वाइट कलर का, पिकल्स में यू मस्ट हैव सीन पिकल्स एंड जैम्स. ओके, यू मस्ट हैव सीन. सो दैट इज द वाइट कलर थिंग विच इज सीन on the pickles, jams or leather items. They are all called as fungi. Clear, children? To observe the growth of fungi, you can do one activity. This can be done at your homes also. Okay, what you have to do to observe the growth of bread mold? You have to take a plastic bag, okay, and then oven and refrigerator. You have to cut a slice of bread into pieces. Then on the first piece you have to sprinkle some water. Keep it in a plastic bag and seal it. पूरी तरह से बंद करके उसको seal कर दो. Okay, and second piece in an oven to dry. And when it is completely dry, put in the second plastic bag and seal it. And then you have to put these two plastic bags in a warm room Okay, and keep the third piece of bread in a refrigerator after putting it in a third plastic bag. I hope children you understood. First one, you have to sprinkle water. पानी छिड़क के उसको plastic bag में बंद करके seal कर दिया. The second one, what did you do? You put it in the oven so that it gets dried up, and then you have sealed it in a plastic bag. Okay, and the third one, you have put it in a refrigerator after putting it in a plastic bag. You have to keep it for 1 week without opening the bag. After 1 week, what will you see? You will see like this, a white cottony growth of mold. Okay, in the first plastic bag. There will be no growth of fungus in the other 2 bags. Can you tell me what is the reason? The reason is that in the first plastic, what was there? You had sprinkled water. Okay, and it had all the favorable conditions. You had put some water, okay, and then there was warmth and humidity. You had put it in a warm room, okay, and in other 2 plastic bags, why the fungus did not grow? Because you had put it in the oven and all the moisture was taken out. Okay, there was no moisture content, and the third bag did not get any favorable condition for the fungal growth. Why? Because you had put it in the refrigerator. Okay, so the bread which was kept in the first plastic bag, you had put water and you had put it in a warm condition. So that is why you could see the bread mold. जो white color का जो ऊपर जो जम जाता है, that is the fungus. Okay, children. So if you want, you can perform this activity and you can see the bread mold. The rest we will continue in the next video. Thank you, children.